Good morning. Good morning. They sent me my King Cain voice. Hey, y'all. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the King Cain Way TV. I'm trying something new where I'm putting the camera further out so that you guys can see more of my body, more of who I am, just kind of get into my whole physicality. What time you want to? Oh, I have to hit y'all back when I get done, honey. But yeah, I'm just gonna wait for you guys to come on in, because we are going to gag about the Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay, we're going to talk about these girls, and how I just kind of feel a certain type of way. Like, all right, we all know Monique was wrong, but I just kind of feel like they're all pushing this narrative now, and it's just a little weird, and I don't really like it. It's just certain things that I'm just looking at the show, and I'm just like, okay, like, can we, like, that's my whole thing, like, we linger on these fights too long. We do, just as a culture, as just people who watch these shows. I think we linger on it, but not only so much the viewers, it's the goddamn production and the actual show that makes it linger on and on and on as well. So we're definitely going to get into it. Again, good morning. Good morning, Baltimore. Every day's like an open door. Every night is a fantasy. Every sound's like a symphony. Come on now. It's such a beautiful morning. I had such a great, I've been able to get so much rest and so much work done, just for the King Cain brand. And I just feel rejuvenated, and I just feel a sense of empowerment. I feel a sense of, ooh, yes, King Cain. You know what I'm saying? And glory be to God at the end of the day. But without further ado, you guys, let's go ahead and get into the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 5, Episode 10, okay? Let's talk about these girls, what they've been doing, and let's just attempt to move forward in my reviews, because I'm over the fight. It happened. Monique was wrong, but that last scene for me was completely draining, and it was almost like I was like involved, like I was one of the girls, and I'm just like, okay, let's move forward. But anyways, this episode opens up with just the whole recap of Monique and Candiace's friendship, from the beginning to their little falling out last season, to them making up and moving forward at the reunion, and them being big sis, little sis, or not so big sis, little sis, but just sisters, so we knew that they were friends. We knew that, we've all saw that, so we have to remember certain things when we talk about the show, and when we give our opinion on the show. Like, we have to think about everything. These two girls were friends. They had an actual friendship, okay? I'm not lying. All I'm saying is what we have seen on the show. And according to Candiace, I mean, ain't nobody gonna just come to my house and kick their feet up on the couch and hold my child if we're not friends. Like, I hate company, to be very clear. So if you're not like a friend, I really don't even fuck with company like that, So that's just how I operate. I don't know how a lot of other people operate, but I'm only gonna allow someone I consider a friend in my home to kiki and parlay. Okay? Working is something totally different. You know, like we're working, you know, we're doing our Candiace conversations. It is what it is. But I'm saying just a friend, someone over here having a great time in my home. Come on now, y'all. It's saying something, okay? It's giving me friendship. It's giving me sisterhood, okay? Very much sisterhood. And then we get to the end of their friendship with Monique running around the barn. I'm going to kill her. I'm a killer. You know, so we're there, and it's just kind of annoying. So it's 5 days after the fight. Candiace is home. She's moving plates around. She's wiping off her table. I thought that it was just so messy and so hilarious how the production was playing the whole fight, and, you know, her getting pulled down on the table and this, that, and the third. And I was just completely gagging. I'm just like, why is y'all playing this in the background of this girl? But I guess it was meant to show how much the fight has just seriously been plaguing her and been on her mind. She opened up and said that she has trauma and she is hashtag shooken. She just can't believe that a friend would have done that to her. And girl, you have just crossed all type of lines. She said that she is sad about it, and, you know, she is remorseful, etc. So off the rip, we have Candiace already owning her part in the melee, and the brawl, and the cat fight, and the kerfuffle, and the situation. We already have Candiace owning her situation in her confessional with her big hair. Okay? So, off the rip, it's a different energy. Because when we get to Monique later on, we already see the energy she was giving. Okay? But I'm going to talk about that from the Rudy to the Tootie when I get to that scene. So next we see that Monique on the other end, you know, she's tired, she's through, she's home with the kids, she needs some rest. I love Monique's bob. It's giving me very much natural tease. I like that. I live for that. But she's just at home with the husband and the kids, and her husband let her know, yeah, like you've been stressed out, and the stress is what led up to you doing what the fuck you did, which is true. Which is definitely true. Monique, you've been stressed out in your marriage. You've been stressed out dealing with all your children. You know what I'm saying? Even after your husband sat on national television and told you, we got the coin, get some help. We got the coin, get some help. So what's going on? Like, who chooses to, like, be stressed out if they can afford it? Like, off the rip, Monique is just a weirdo? Like, I mean, think about that. Like, okay, a lot of my Candiacs are women. I'm sure a lot of you have children, right? And I'm sure a lot of you ladies aren't just finna, if you got it, you're going to get some help, period. Now, I applaud y'all who don't. I applaud y'all who don't. Be very clear. Because I come from a strong family line of independent women raising children. But I'm just saying, if you can afford to get some help, I mean, I would. If I had a husband and I could afford to get help, I would get help. You know, I'm not really speaking on the single situation. I'm really speaking on if you had that situation, who wouldn't drop money like, I need help with my kids, I'm tired, I'm running this, I'm running that. Like, even if you want to be there with your children, I get it. Be there with your children, but hire somebody to run the businesses and to run the things that you're trying to do. That's all I'm saying. Like, if you can afford the help, who honestly sits there and be stressed out and tired through when you can afford the help? To me, that's a little weird. But, you know, that's just my opinion on that. She wants to talk to the girls, and she wants to know what happened. And she honestly just wants a plan to move forward. So she calls Karen and to see if Karen could, like, host the event and get all the girls together. Pretty much just host a Ponderosa in Jackie Christie's voice for Basketball Wives. She wants to see if Karen can host the Ponderosa, get all the girls together, and let's just see what's really going on. Guys, while I'm in the middle of this review, please vote. It's imperative that we vote just as a Candiac family, as the Candiac community. It's super important that we vote, whatever state you're in, whatever parish you may be in, whatever city. Go and vote, guys, okay? It's so serious. It's so surreal. And we just have to do better as, just as a Caniac family and go vote, okay? So I definitely wanted to make sure that I mentioned that during my review, okay? Oh, girl, you already know I'm voting for Biden. Period. I'm Democrat to the end of me. Oh, hey, Asia AI, how you doing, boo-boo? So Karen is pretty much here for it. She's like, okay, let's get the girls together. We can talk about it. I'll host it. My house is a safe place. Pure. So we pretty much see all the girls discussing what they think. Who really cares what y'all think? All y'all done did trifling ghetto shit that done embarrassed black women for 5 years. Stop it. The only thing y'all ain't never had was a physical altercation. So this y'all first time, so everybody is shooketh, and and y'all don't want that pressure, and I get it. But at the end of the day, like, let's just stop acting like, oh my God, like, girl, shut the fuck up. I would have been better off with all of them just reading Monique motherfucking ass for filth about the situation, and just, like, letting her know it ain't cool, and then, like, doing that. But the whole chastising, I'm bored with it. I think that it was kind of off that Gizelle would even tell her daughters, like, I get you trying to raise your daughters and this, that, and the third, but what are you teaching your daughters going back to a cheating, trifling man, be very clear, husband, who cheated on you in the congregation, a pastor who cheated on you in the congregation, had all of these illegitimate children. I'm not judging. All I'm saying is these are the facts. This is what happened. And when Gizelle's sitting there talking about, oh, Jamal, the pastor of a church, and me, oh my God, we have an image to protect. What image is that? The image that your husband cheated on you in the church and had all these illegitimate children. The fact that you're on this reality show dating all these men, sleeping with all these men out of wedlock. The fact that you were super mean and harsh to your friend Karen when she was going through her situation. The fact that you sat around here and dogged women and badgered women and picked with women as a former first lady. The fact that you're teaching your daughters that it's okay to go back to a trade man who sleeps with women, to make himself feel more secure in his trade lifestyle and have all these kids. I'm just saying, what image is it that you guys are trying to protect? Because honestly, I was confused. I was bewildered. And I was just sitting there like, okay, what image? What image are we talking about here? Okay, because Gizelle, you have done it all. Okay, you done slept with all these different men on the show. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. I'm telling you, it be the church folk. You got to watch church folk. You can't really church these church folk. I'm telling you, I done had some situations with some pastors. I done had some situations, in the church. You can't trust these pastors. I done had plenty of pastors. God forgive me, But I'm just speaking the truth. I've had plenty of pastors. You can't trust these pastors as far as you can throw them. You can't trust these first ladies. You can't trust these deacons. You can't trust the deaconess. You can't trust the ushers. You can't even trust when the plate is being passed around, honey. Okay? Let's be very clear. Kaya at Mother Mouth TV said, don't trust no nigga, don't trust no Christian. Receive it. Receive it. Karen pretty much calls Candiace the day of the Ponderosa to fill her in, let her know that, Monique is coming over, all of the girls are coming, Candiace, and she was like, Candiace, if you would like to come, it's open to you, but if you would want to talk to the girls at some point even, and Candiace is pretty much like, well, I've already talked to all of the girls. At the end of the day, I don't fuck with Monique. I can't believe that you're even allowing her this much grace to come into your home and have an opinion and be able to speak her speech. It's just hashtag weird. And, Candiace, I respect her for letting Karen know, like, I really don't like what you're doing, but whatever. And you know, Karen is just pretty much, y'all have to understand, Karen is a grown ass woman. She's been around the block a few times, okay? I'm not gonna sit here and choose sides with you girls. At the end of the day, I'm gonna listen to your side, I'm listening to her side, I'm listening, I'm hurt too. This is different, this is difficult for everybody. Be very clear. And it seemed like in that mid-season trailer, they're trying to paint Karen as this, you know, two-sided, you know, thing. Like at the end of the day, Karen, if she, like there was a big thing they were saying, you know, the mid-season trailer that Karen's gonna be like, oh, I would have pressed charges. I mean, if that's Karen's opinion, she can have that opinion. Like, yeah, you my friend, but bitch, I will press charges on your motherfucking ass. Period. Like, you have to be able to tell your friends the truth and hold your friends accountable at the end of the day. And I just feel like if people don't do that, if you can't see that, like, the friendship is not real. So I really can't wait to get into the rest of the season and see how these girls are going to try to make Karen pick a side. Because, bitch, a true bad bitch, a true queen, a true madame, honey, a true grand dame, bitch, I don't have to choose sides, honey. I can let you guys know my opinion and listen to both sides and still have my friendship. Like, and I just think that that's just pure. And I just think that that's being a grown-ass woman. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, Candiace. There's 13,000 here. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's all a part of being a grown-ass, boss-ass bitch. Period. Karen's pretty much, my name is Bennett, and I ain't in it, to the situation, okay? Robin comes, then Gizelle comes with her security. KB, you know, she's always being extra. I feel like this was a very shady moment. You're bringing in security because you're trying to act like you just so threatened. Like, I get it, y'all shook, but come on now, like, people fight all the goddamn time, you know. And then they're all trying to. Then Ashley comes with baby Dean. You know, her trade husband can't never watch the baby when she go film. It's just, at this point, it's just comical. And I'm gagging because I'm like, look at everybody rolled up. Sir Robin rolled up with her broad shoulders in tow. Hey, Karen. You know, broad shoulders. Yeah. Gizelle come tacky. Gizelle be looking old. I just don't, child. Oh my God, Giselle's a beautiful woman. They just, her and Sir Robin, they just don't slay. They just don't have that. They just don't have it, you know? In this world, in this lifestyle, the truth of the matter is, the facts of the matter is, either you have it or you don't. And if you don't have it, get you a good team together that's going to get you together. Come on now, get you a team. That's going to get you right. Look at Candiace. Look at Monique from time to time. You know, like, come on. Look at Karen. Like, give us something. They just always so... Ooh, did Ashley come? Child. Ooh, her husband's somewhere laid up in the hotel with his boyfriend and his mistress, okay? And then we got Wendy. She comes. She just walked through the door just very Nigerian-ish, just very aggressive, just... Wendy, stop wearing these jackets on your shoulders like that all the time. Like, to give us something different. You know, then we even see Wendy at home talking to her husband. Accountability. When I sit at CNN, like, we get it, but we're tired of you bringing up CNN. Like, I was loving Wendy and Robin last episode, but this episode, like, okay, like, y'all could have called Monique and told her, girl, this is how I feel. Like, everybody trying to badger, apology train. Like, don't get me wrong, I get it, hold this bitch accountable. You just declassified our particular franchise. I get it. But there's a way, like, you ain't gotta, like, you don't talk down. Like, you know, and then I kind of feel like I don't like Monique. I don't see it for Monique. She's a trifling ass bitch. Acting like she forgot what happened, but they played that playback of her telling the driver step by step what she did. I'm just like, girl, what is it? Do you remember or nah? You know, she just sitting there, goat throat. I love Monique's top, though. I love her top. It's so cute for the fall. I absolutely love that top. I love Monique's bob in this scene. You know, she ain't got no ass. You know, I don't either. But all I'm saying is, she was very, I don't want y'all to judge me on one moment. You know, here go Gizelle sitting over there. Jamal got 10 kids. Here she go pulling out her phone. She got 13 step kids. You know, you taking notes. It was just very childish. And again, I get it. Hold a bitch accountable. Pardon me. I get it. You declassified our franchise. I get it. But there's a difference in talking to a bitch and trying to give her your feedback, and then they're talking about, you know, she went to the blogs, and, you know, Ashley, you know, she's trying to defend Monique, and even Ashley threw a little shade. Well, Candiace has irritated everybody and done mean things to everybody in the group, you know, this is what Ashley said in her confessional, and I just feel like, you know, you poked the wrong bear. Ashley, shut the fuck up, because, bitch, you didn't do nothing when she threw a knife at you. Shut up. Like, it's just a weird hate bandwagon. And be very fucking clear, I don't see it for Monique. Like, Monique has lost all her cool points here at the King K Ray TV. Wait, did I miss the Robin walk? Yeah, oh, yeah, you want me to hit that hoe again? Here come Robin hopping out her car, walking up to the door. Hey, Karen. The blogs, guys. You know, Monique is going to the blogs, you know. She been going to the blogs, you know. One still ain't put a ring on it, you know. We saw the mid-season trailer. I'm still crying. I'm Robin right now. I'm still crying, you know. I'm still, you know, heartbroken. He ain't put a ring on it. Where are my 2 kids? You know. I'm just saying. But here y'all go, all trying to sit here and judge this girl like people don't blank out and have moments like, yeah, Monique, you was in the wrong completely, bitch, and you do need to take some accountability. And what I do like about this whole situation is how they were going back and forth from the conversation of Ponderosa to Candiace going to therapy. I love Candiace's coat when she was going to therapy. I also love Candiace's hair when she was at the house, when she was cleaning the plates and such. I love that high up, hat down, ponytail thing. That was really, really, really fucking cute. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, whether you like Candiace or not, you have to admit Candiace is going to give the girls a cute look. She going to give the girls a cute, you know, situation. Like, she's going to give us something that we need, period. Like, people who care about fashion and a cute aesthetic, you know, it gives us something, and I look forward to it. When Ashley came in, she did tell the girls that, you know, she talked to Monique, but Monique did feel bad. The collective is pretty much against her. You know, the girls, when they talk about the blogs, they just feel like the blogs are one-sided, making it seem like Monique was just in complete defense. And so even after Monique gives her whole speech, Robin goes on to say her piece about the situation. Gizelle says her piece. She just wants no parts of her. She doesn't want to deal with her. I already read this bitch about, you know, this fake image that she's trying to keep up, you know. Sometimes we just have to be honest. But my whole thing is, let's be very clear, Gizelle. While you saying all this in your confessional, you didn't know that your daddy had already read you and your baby daddy in y'all situation prior down in Arizona's at the restaurant that I heard was in foreclosure. So all I want to know is, what image are y'all protecting? Your daddy already done spoiled the imagery. You know your daddy know the true tea. When your daddy sat up there and told production with his mic still on, oh, this dude has got 6 or 7 baby mamas. Yada, yada, yada. What's going on? Your daddy already done gave the tea. Your daddy already spilled the tea. So what image is it? Like, I'm being so for real. I'm being so sincere. Like, I really wish that these girls would watch my reviews, because I'm so sincere and I'm so passionate. Gizelle, what image? That's like, even if I knew somebody else who was doing that and they was in that situation and they said those words, I would really be like, what image? Like, the image is already, what image, y'all? Do y'all get it, Candiace? Am I confused? Am I alone? Do you guys understand where I'm coming from? What's up with Gizelle saying this image? Like, girl, you just couldn't wait to have this moment. Gizelle couldn't wait to have this moment to try to write Monique off. And it's just hilarious the way that she's going about it, acting like she's just really hurt and confused. And, oh my God, I can't believe you did this. Wendy, black women, black women, black women, black women, black women, black women. And what I thought was so fucking disrespectful for Sir Robin to sit up there and say was how Monique is a bad example for her daughter. And shout out to Ashley for defending Monique in that moment before Monique got there. Because first of all, let's talk about it, bitch. Let's talk about how you stayed with one and y'all not married, y'all not together, y'all still sleeping together out of wedlock. So you're teaching your sons that it's okay to shack and lay up. Like, let's just talk about it all. Since they like to talk about everybody's demons and everybody's sins and what everybody got going. Well, let's talk about how, you and one laying up and still having sex out of wedlock. He still ain't put a ring on it. And you're raising your sons to know that it's okay to have a baby mama and to stay with a baby mama and not wife her up. And, to allegedly have other women and date other women outside of the situation. And how it's okay to play house, since we're talking about what's right and what's wrong. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to have a bitch like Cain on reality TV because I'm so thorough. And if we're going to talk about everything and what's right and what's wrong, well, let's talk about what's really right and what's wrong. So for Sir Robin to sit her big-shouldered ass up there and say that Monique is a bad example to her daughter over this bad moment, this one moment out of Melani's 5, 6, 7 years of living, I think that it is bonkers, and I think that it was completely disrespectful. Yeah. I just thought that it was completely disrespectful. Now, somebody say how you been shacking up with your baby daddy, for all these years, teaching your son. Is that right? I'm just saying, like, let's talk about everybody's rights and wrongs in raising their children. Gizelle, if you want to you're raising your daughters to know that it's okay to be weak and go back to a cheating scoundrel, even though he had illegitimate children in the church where you were the first lady. Let's talk about the rights and the wrongs. Hallelujah. Pastor Jamal Bryant. Oh, Candiace, do y'all see I finally got my microwave to stop? If you did watch my interview with Koryami yesterday, formerly of G-Status ATL Hustle, go back and watch it. There is a beeping noise in the background. However, I watched the interview this morning. It's still gagful. You can still very much hear. And I'm so sorry, but I could not stop the microwave. Shout out to my good auntie and my moderator, Gemini Network, for commenting and letting me know that the cabinet above the microwave is where you unplug the microwave to reset it. Oh my God, y'all know I'm not used to nothing. I've come a long way from white refrigerators. So shout out to my good auntie, my good sis, my good moderator, Gemini Network, baby. So anywho, I'm just pretty much over them. So Candiace goes to therapy. She talks about everything that happened step by step. I was so proud of Candiace. I felt like she took accountability for everything she did. She even mentioned that when Monique did this to her, she did this to Monique. And I didn't even see that. In the fight, you see Candiace's hand go up there, but I never thought that Candiace touched Monique. So both of y'all bitches in the wrong. However, Candiace, you just got beat up. In hindsight, now that I'm looking at it and now that I see Candiace taking accountability and you did this to Monique, you kind of like flicked her jacket and that's when Monique grabbed your hair. Okay, the fight makes sense now. The fight honestly makes sense. So when she grabbed your hair, that's when you throwing your drink because you can't see. So, even Monique mentioned that you were just throwing glass and glass. Like, yeah, I get it because your head down. The fight makes sense now. Both of you bitches was in the wrong. I get it now. However, I'm just Team Candiace at the end of the day, because while Candiace is in therapy, we even see them keep playing these flashbacks of Candiace. I'm sorry, Monique. I'm apologizing. I'm sorry. You're big. You have big top, small legs, bitch, but like a wine glass. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry. Getting up. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not arguing with you. I apologize. I apologize. Y'all, this bitch has apologized a numerous amount of times. And that's why. And that's why I'm Team Candiace. She's remorseful. She's letting the man know, the blogs, the tweets, these lackeys that Monique has have just created this major problem for her. She's, the Candiace got dragged. I mean, Candiace got beat up. But I get the fight now. She said what she did didn't warrant anything. Yeah, Candiace, when you did this, baby, that Monique possibly could have felt threatened, and bitch, you done touched me, so it's on go. So at the end of the day, emotions were high, the adrenaline was going, and I just explained why I'm Team Candiace. But Candiace, baby, you did touch her after she flicked your hair. So it was just reaction to reaction to reaction to reaction. And that's just what it was. That's the truth. But shout out to Candiace for owning her part at the end of the goddamn day. The therapist asked her, what role did you play in Monique betraying you? And she said she didn't. And then we see her apologizing all season long at the end of the day. Then we go back to these bitches, Sir Robin with her dry bob. Wendy needs to calm the fuck down. Shut up, new girl. Shut up, new girl. So when you blacked out and then you came back around, you knew what you were doing. Like, girl, who is you talking to, bitch? I ain't your kid now, Wendy now. Bitch, now. I'm trying to explain. See, Monique better than me now, bitch. I'm trying to explain my part, bitch, now. But what I'm not going to sit up here and do, like, you ain't finna, I'm not Cam. I'm not, Carter, whatever you do, boy, now. I'm not your children now, bitch. Now. We can talk. You can hold me accountable for my actions. Yes, I was wrong. Okay. But calm down now with how you delivering it, because, bitch, I ain't your child. Let's be very clear now. All right, now. Anywho, Ashley pretty much speaks. It's her turn. Ashley really don't care. Like, she said that if Monique gonna take accountability, she gonna be right there. That fake church lady with Sir Robin instigating and being over dramatic. Okay? Period. I love how Karen was just having a real moment with her friend, because when Gizelle started talking, Monique started, being cute with Gizelle. And Robin's like, Karen, you're not holding Monique accountable. You're not holding Monique accountable. You're not holding Monique accountable. And Karen's just like, this is my home. I'm going to ask y'all to lower your voices in my home. And she's like, Monique, you're my friend. You lost your temper. But baby, you have to address this. Like, Karen is just, I'm just being 100. Karen is showing the girls over and over what a real bitch is. I just got through talking about how Karen had to let Candiace know, my name Bennett, I ain't in it. I'm giving everybody the same thing. And Karen even said that this is my friend. Stop playing with me. Stop playing. Like, Karen just gets the King Cain award because that's real bitch shit. I'm not hopping on this bandwagon with everybody else. You are my friend. Poo. And I can still hold your motherfucking ass accountable for this bullshit. So that's that. After she leaves, Wendy just goes into this rampage. I've been called the N-word. I've been called the B, and I use my words, And so they just pretty much ended up, Monique apologizes, and then they go eat, and Wendy and Sir Robin, they still not sold, so they leave, and still taking shots out of the bottle that Koryami brought for me. Y'all make sure y'all go get into that interview. Super, super good interview. So they wrap it up by apologizing. And Monique was even like, and this is what pissed me off, and this is why I don't fuck with Wendy no more. Monique and Wendy, I'm done with both of them. I've been done with Gizelle and Sir Robin. But I'm done with Monique and I'm done with Wendy. This big face, big jaw bitch sat up there after Monique done said, y'all just keep me in your prayers, and Robert and Karen was like, yeah, we gonna pray. This bitch gonna say, well, prayer don't fix everything. Bitch, who asked you? Get out my house. You're a demon. You got that Nigerian shit going on with you. Girl, bye. You ain't even talk to your mama. You don't let your mama run you your entire life. I can't even take you serious at this point. How you gonna sit there and say prayer? Girl, I'm a firm believer that prayer changes everything, honey. You better, girl, really? You better recant that, you idiot. I was like, yeah, Wendy, I'm done with you. You can leave my house. I don't give a fuck about you. You're a weirdo. She can stay on the show because I love looking at her husband. Let's be clear. But girl, bye. How you gonna say that? And then that's when Karen was like, girl, don't get me started because prayer changes everything. Yes, she's an idiot. She's a fucking idiot. And I'm done with her. Period. But baby, that mid-season trailer, Ashley done wrote some type of affidavit or something, and her and Candiace gonna get into it. Oh my motherfucking God, baby, I'm gagging. Sorry, but it doesn't. No shade, especially when you don't take accountability for your actions. You just can't pray things without... Hold on. Okay, because this is Travis Powell. Hey, Travis, thanks for tuning in. You just can't pray things away without their work. At this point, Monique still have the same attitude. But let's be clear. Monique also said that she was going to go talk to her pastor and seek help. So at the end of the day, like, I felt like she was taking the steps. And even her, I don't like Monique. I really don't want y'all to get it misconstrued. But I just have to be honest and give everybody their flowers. You know what I'm saying? Monique did orchestrate the event and want to sit down and talk to these whores. So I just kind of feel like, and then she telling them that, but I just kind of feel like the talking down, like I'm your child. I'm a grown-ass woman who made a mistake. So please, no, it was just the environment of the room was just already negative. And like Monique said, they had already made up their minds, So I would have rather them just not even have showed up to talk to her. That would have been even more gagful on the show if they just didn't even show up and pay her dust. And it just would have been Ashley, Karen, and Ashley, Karen, and Monique there. That would have been a gag. That took my whole attention the whole episode. What you say? But yeah, that's pretty much my review over the Real Housewives of Potomac Season 5, Episode 10. You guys make sure you go vote. But let's see. Let's read. The fight was about a surface association / friendship. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I said in my last review, take that up with Sharice, girl. Or tell the truth. You just end up here lying, going back and forth. It just wasn't cute. And I wasn't here for it. And I don't like it. And I just thought it was super, super trifling. It was very trifling. So are there any other comments? Let's talk about the show. Like, did y'all understand what Gizelle was saying? Talking about she gotta protect her fucking image, girl. Ashley, Baby Dean, and Karen, the only ones who got Monique back. Let me see. Monique back. Them hoes want Monique gone, all because Gizelle is jealous. Hey, the ghetto interview. But Mo talks to Candiace like she's a little girl, so when it comes to Mo, she got a dose of her own medicine. Okay, I received that too. And the timeline leading up to Season 5 will have you gagging. I will place it in your comments for people to read it. Exactly what image? Well, Travis, I already talked about earlier the whole timeline of the whole situation, the friendship, and how Candiace has just been apologizing and doing this and doing that. Like, I get it, but I feel like Candiace can invite whoever she want to invite to her engagement party. You know, I just feel like people gotta stop getting their feelings on these shows when people invite people to their parties. Like, girl, it's my party. Yeah, so I'm sorry, I got some Candiacs. They want to hang out today. Sorry. So yeah, so I'm just like, okay, like it's irritating. The bodyguard should be for that fake relationship. Yeah, because that's what's gonna hurt. And then we also see how he gonna miss a flight purposely to come lay up with whoever in Atlanta. Child. It just is not a pretty look. And I just think that, you know, y'all can hold a bitch accountable, but at the end of the day, it's just forced and stupid. And I'm over Wendy. She just has this strong Nigerian about her, and I'm over her. And then the bitch gonna say prayer don't work. Yes, prayer does work at the end of the day. And I was super offended. So that's pretty much my review. I gotta get dressed. I love you guys so much. Get you guys a pair of t-shirts. And the link, there's a in the description, there's a link. Follow me on all of my social medias. I love you guys so much. God bless you all. Peace. Mwah, mwah, mwah.